occasional biggie, you know?
Oh, the odd cathedral.
Well, I would occasionally like to be allowed to design the whole thing, not just bits of buildings. Just occasionally. It's not much to ask, is it? Well, don't you agree, Matthew?
Well, he's all right. He's the lucky one, aren't you, Matthew?
It's not luck. It's what's known as talent. Something you wouldn't know anything about. Isn't that right?
Are you receiving me, Matthew? Are you receiving me?
What? It's the responsibilities of promotion, you know, puts him on a higher plane to us lesser mortals.
It'll be all right. I'm sure it will. I want to help you, Matthew.
Maybe now.
I always will. Don't be so daft.
You won't. You'll get sick of it, and I wouldn't blame you.
You're not going to be like this forever, are you? What brought it on today? You were fine this morning when you left. I don't understand why...
I'll tell you what the trouble is. I'm a self-pitying shit. I'm the sort of person, if I'd known me before this, I would have sneered at me. I'd have said, what you should do is you should pull yourself together. You don't know when you're well off. I'd have been right.
I just want you to be like you used to be. I just want you to talk to me. I'm sure it'd make it better. It's something we've always been able to do. It's been one of the best things about us. We've always been able to talk. Don't ignore me, Matthew, please.
Sorry.
You're right. We can't go on like this. It's dreadful.
I'm sorry.
Oh, don't keep apologising. I just want to know what we're going to do. We must do something.
Dr. Maddox was our family doctor. We'd been to her for years. We even knew her personally. Well, Julia did. Which made it all the more embarrassing, admitting that the smiling, friendly fellow that she passed sometimes in the high street, who'd even bought her a drink last Christmas Eve, well, he wasn't what he seemed. Everyone we knew swore by her, especially the mums. They couldn't speak too highly of her. How wonderful she was when you were pregnant, how she'd drop anything when your kids were ill. Unfortunately, Julia had never been pregnant. And I was the only child in our house.
Nardil?
Yes.
Christ, how many candles are there? Matthew! That's really cruel, you ask me, rubbing his nose in how old he is.
Never blow that lot out. It'll finish him off, that will.
I know, that's why I did it. I'm going to...
Come on, you'll have waxy icing if you don't hurry up.
What are you doing?
You know how people take overdoses on Christmas Day, see everyone else having a good time, and Billy Smart's on the television, and it's all too much for them. What I mean?
You think that's a joke, do you?
Just testing your reactions.
What the hell have you chucked them away for? They're meant to make you better.
You'd rather I take them all, would you, all in one go? I'm sure I'd feel the same.
David and Kate are downstairs. They're wondering what the hell you're doing. I baked you a cake. I brought candles. It was meant to be a joke.
They make me feel ill. It's like someone's put cotton wool in my head.
Please come down.
I feel half a mile removed from everything. I want to scrape it out so that I can think straight.
You haven't given them a chance.
I'd rather feel depressed than like this.
Come on, what are you doing up there?
Can't you wait till we've gone home?
I'm surprised they had such an effect on him.
Well, he's probably exaggerating it. I sometimes think he almost relishes it.
They're very mild, you see. Give them to old ladies when they're feeling low. They don't seem to suffer from side effects like that. It's extraordinary.
Yes, probably because they're too spaced out to open their mouths. All these spaced-out old ladies staggering around the place with permanent seraphic smiles on their faces, or probably because they're too terrified to say how they feel. That's more like it, in case they chuck them in the funny farm and throw the key away.
Why does he feel like that?
I don't know.
You see, just because one tablet fails, it doesn't mean to say they all will. I could try him on something else. Would that help?
Well, I wish you would.
But?
I don't think he'll come and see you. He's convinced they'll all make him feel just as bad.
Oh, that's a pity, it really is. He just needs to get over this black period. Everyone gets depressed. It's just a phase he's going through.
I mean, perhaps I'm wrong. Perhaps I'm just being stubborn.
I don't think you are.
You wouldn't, would you? You're biased. I mean, perhaps I haven't given them a fair chance. Sitting there looking like you've got the solution to the bloody universe. Great.
Not at all. That's just your paranoia. I just know what worked for me, that's all.
Walking around with that look on your face. Look at me, look at my inner bloody peace. I reckon he's got you on a commission, hasn't he? Go on, how much does he pay you?
That's not inner peace, that's a hangover. Anyway.
So what do I do? Keep taking the tablets?
Do you want his address? It's up to you.
No. No, I really couldn't stomach all that.
But if you tried another tablet, even if you had to try half a dozen...
I am not having my body treated like litmus paper by a half-trained bloody quack.
She's only been a doctor for 15 years. Your arrogance is just extraordinary. How come you suddenly know more about curing illnesses than a fully trained doctor? No, I'm curious. I'd really like to know.
So what's he like, this shrink of yours?
He's very nice. Very pleasant.
Don't be too forthcoming, will you?
It depends on whether you get on with him or not. Whether he takes to you as much as anything.
Oh, so he'd be doing me a favour? Marvellous.
So what do you think is wrong?
Well, isn't that what you should be telling me? I'm depressed. Isn't that enough? I can't cope.
But you managed to come here on your own?
Yes, of course. It's not that bad. I'm not totally incapable.
I see.
I'm not at all sure I'm doing the right thing by coming here. Might as well be completely honest about it. I'm deeply suspicious of the whole business, as a matter of fact.
Why is that?
Well, it's Woody Allen, you know. I mean, overprivileged people with nothing better to do with their time, and it's all because you're in love with your mother or jealous of your father, isn't that right? I mean, fair enough. I suppose I can believe that. I'm not convinced, but I suppose I can just. But I don't see it's going to make me any better. Well, do you, really? Well, you do, don't you? Of course you do.
You think that's your problem, do you? That you're in love with your mother and jealous of your father? Is that what you're telling me?
No, I don't. God. It's a joke.
Oh, I see.
Is it like this all the time, or does it get worse? I mentioned it because I thought it was, you know, a typical Freudian complex, that's all.
It's called an Oedipus complex, yes. So what are you trying to say?
But I'm just shopping around. I'm sorry if that sounds crude, but if I'm going to pay for something, I want to make sure it's going to work. And I'd like you to convince me that it's not going to be a total waste of my time and money if you do that.
I think you would benefit from having psychoanalysis, yes.
Well, what do you mean by benefit? I want to be better again, like I used to be.
I'm afraid it's not a question of making you better, certainly not of making you like you used to be. That is one of the few things that I can guarantee, that you won't be like you used to be.
Yes, all right, that sounds very clever. I don't know what it means, but it sounds very clever.
It wasn't meant to sound clever, I'm sorry.
I just meant I want to be happy again, like I used to be. Well, I think I used to be.
If that's what you really want, I suggest you try some more of those pills that you were so rightly suspicious of. I dare say you could find the right one that would suit you in the end. But I don't think you really want that. Otherwise, you wouldn't have come to me.
I told you a friend suggested you.
Mr. Gilbert, yes.
Yeah, that's why I came. He seemed to think he'd benefited from coming here, and it seemed churlish not to even consider it.
But you're deeply suspicious of the whole business. I know, but at the same time, you're not unintelligent. I think you hope I shall be able to offer you something more than just happy pills.
Well, like what, for God's sake?
Like a greater knowledge of what has caused your unhappiness, which will make you stronger and better able to cope with that sort of thing in the future.
Can you do that?
Yes, I can offer that. But it is a lengthy process. You must get out of your mind any idea of a miracle cure. There is no holy grail at the end of the road. No wiping out of ordinary, everyday miseries. Don't fool yourself. I can only put you in touch with parts of yourself, with feelings that you split off and hidden from yourself. But by putting you in touch with them, you will be able to function better, more fully as a human being. That is what I can offer you.
Where were you? Matthew! I was worried. I thought you'd be back an hour ago.
Sorry. I was working late.
I rang the office. They said you weren't there.
You know what they're like. I was probably in the loo.
But Beverly said you left at 4 o'clock.
Hey.
I'm sorry. I'm not checking up on you, really. I was just worried.
There's no need. I'm fine.
You were in such a foul mood this morning. I thought you'd done something terrible.
I'm much too much of a coward for that.
I just don't know anymore. It's like living with two people. I don't know what to think. No. It doesn't work for me like that. You know it doesn't. You know what I'm like.
Just a thought. I should have told her straight away, but I couldn't. I didn't know what I thought about it myself. Only that I felt relief at being able to talk to someone. I mean, someone I didn't know. Someone who didn't care.
What's in your mind?
Nothing. Well, I just thought that must be 50p's worth. A quid every 2 minutes. I suppose I shouldn't be feeling that.
Why not?
Well, something as trivial as that. I should be having big thoughts.
Just tell me everything that comes into your mind.
Well, it wouldn't do much good if I prattled on about a load of old rubbish, would it? I mean, I can't see that'd get me very far.
It might tell us that you were hiding something else that was more important. But why do you think your worry about the fee is unimportant?
It's not unimportant. I think it's vastly expensive. But it's hardly relevant, is it, to what I'm meant to be thinking? Whatever that is. What do you want me to say?
I don't want you to say anything, only what you want to say. Do you find it easier if you lay on the couch?
No, thank you.
It's normal.
Normal? What's normal? Thought that was the million-dollar question. I can go home once I've got the answer to that one, can't I?
People normally find they can speak more easily if they lie on the couch. It's less distracting, for one thing.
No, I'm fine where I am, thank you.
Well, of course, you can sit there, if you like.
Thanks.
£25. It's ridiculous.
It's what it costs.
For 3/4 of an hour?
Yes.
Well, you're not going to pay it, are you?
If I don't pay it, I can't have it.
Then don't have it!
I want to have it. It's a good idea.
My father didn't earn that a week for most of his life. What do other people do? People who can't afford it?
I don't know. They go on suffering, I suppose.
They don't all go on suffering. Some people get over things on their own.
Yes, I know. Well, I'm just pathetic. We already know that, don't we?
Some people find cheaper ways of getting better. That's all I'm saying.
So what do you suggest? More antidepressants? Or perhaps I could have a couple of thousand volts shot through my head, walk around with a permanent seraphic smile on my face?
I didn't mean that. I'd rather you'd had a mistress. I really would.
Thank you.
But you know what I mean.
No, not really, no.
Well, how can we afford it?
Of course we can afford it. We're the privileged elite, aren't we? We're both working, we've got no children. If we can't afford it, nobody can.
Anyway, how do you know it'll work?
I don't know.
Well, don't you think you should ask him? Or don't you ask him ordinary normal questions?
I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. It's just worth a try, isn't it?
Well, it's not up to me anyway, is it? I mean, if you really feel it's right. How long will it take?
I don't know that either.
Matthew? £1,000 a year for something you don't know will work. You don't know how long it'll take either.
So what am I supposed to do? Try and knock his price down a bit? Drive a hard bargain?
Why not?
Because he's not a used car salesman. He's a psychoanalyst.
Does that mean he's God too?
It means he's extremely highly trained.
How do you know? Anybody can set up shop as a shrink. You just have to stick your sign up in the high street.
Well, you're obviously the expert.
I just don't want you to do the wrong thing, Matthew. Believe me, if it helps, I'll do anything.
You don't have to do anything. I am just asking for your support.
I just don't want you to get out of your depth. I mean, well, you know what I mean. We're not the sort of people who do that sort of thing. Have analysis. Well, are we?
My wife, Julia, I was thinking... She's always had this idea that we're ordinary. She's against me coming here, you see. I resent it. That's all. Then it makes me more determined. Her not wanting me to come gets rid of my doubts, you see. Well, temporarily. I'm sure it'll be just as bad next week.
You don't like the idea that you're ordinary?
I hate it. It's very immature of me, I know, but I've always had this idea of myself, of the things I'd achieve. It's ridiculous. Then I was forced to realize I wasn't a genius after all. Just like everyone else. The root cause of all my problems, I'm sure. The only thing that separates me now from everyone else is the fact that I haven't been able to cope with it. For some reason, it gets worse. I feel a complete failure, as a matter of fact. It's very predictable, isn't it? You must have people like this all the time, don't you? Finding out they're just dreary and mediocre like the rest of the world.
And you think you're failing me?
What?
Didn't you hear what I said?
Yes, of course I heard what you said. I just don't see the relevance. How can I be failing you? I've only just started coming here, haven't I? God, you're not judging me already, are you?
It's not me who's judging you, it's you who's judging yourself. I have the feeling you expect to fail me, isn't that right? Your doubts about coming here, which you talk about, aren't they because you desperately want to succeed here as you do in your work, but you feel you're bound to fail?
I've no idea. We're not talking about you. We're talking about my wife and I. We don't have to drag the subject back to you. She's right. I pay you 25 quid, and the minute I say something which I think is important, you veer off at some daft tangent.
How did your parents behave when you did something clever?
I don't know. I've no idea. What do you mean, were they impressed? Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, well, my mother was, of course. Mothers are, aren't they?
Your father?
Oh, look, no, come on, I know what you're doing. It's stupid. I'm sorry, I'm not playing.
I can assure you it's not a game, Mr. Coles. It's far too serious for that, isn't it?
Yes, all right, I'm sorry. And you're right, of course you are. You've got it in one, haven't you? What do you want to do, take the money or open the box? I'm sorry. My parents got divorced when I was a kid, when I was 3. I was an only child, the apple of my mother's eye and all that. That's what you want to know, isn't it? There's your explanation. That's why I've always wanted to be special, because I was brought up to think that I was. I was a child genius. Jesus Christ had nothing on me. But I'm perfectly well aware of that. I don't need you to tell me that. I need you to tell me how to cope with it. With being a failure after all, one of the crowd.
Is that why you wouldn't lie down on the couch?
What?
Is that why you wouldn't lie down on the couch? Because it made you feel like everyone else, one of the crowd?
Heavens, no. Anyway, you didn't ask me to lie down on the couch.
I did, as a matter of fact.
Excuse me, but you didn't. It's not important as far as I can see. I don't give a sod one way or the other, but you didn't.
I said people normally lie down on the couch. They usually find they can speak more freely that way. And then I said something like, but you can sit in the chair if you like, of course.
I don't believe this. I don't believe we're sitting here talking like this, really. Anyway, I call that giving me a choice, a rather grudging choice, but a choice.
You see, if you lie on the couch, you won't be distracted by looking to see how I'm reacting all the time.
I've realised that's a waste of time already.
It'll make it much easier for you to tell me everything that comes into your mind, especially things you find difficult to express, that you haven't admitted to anyone else, not even yourself, perhaps. I didn't know it was that important. You're the expert. Right. Like I'm in a movie. And I've no doubt that's because I want to be special too. I want to be a movie star. Isn't that right? Do you think it is?
Don't ask me. I'm only the poor patient.
Mr. Coles, I can only make links. deductions from the things you say and do. If you just lie there waiting for the answers to come from me, we'll get nowhere. As I've already told you, it is your job to try and tell me everything that comes into your head. That demands considerable honesty and concentration. And if anything, is even more arduous than my job.
Arduous? You call what you're doing's arduous?
If you won't obey that basic
All right, I take
rule.
the point. Got it the first time.
So what did he say was the matter with you?
It's not like that.
What is it like, then? I just want to know, that's all.
Well, you just say whatever comes into your head. Sounds stupid, I know.
No. Did you talk about me?
Oh, yes, all the time. No, not really, no. Well, yes, a bit, briefly, yes. Of course I did. You're part of my life. Obviously I did. Why shouldn't I?
What did you say?
Nothing very dreadful.
Good.
Honestly.
You don't have to tell me.
I don't mind telling you. Really, I don't. I just said you weren't very keen on me going there, that's all.
Well, thank you very much.
It's true.
So what's he going to think of me now, then?
It's not like that. He's not interested in you.
So what did you tell him for?
He's interested in me. What goes on in my head? And I happen to be feeling, I don't know, guilty, I think, at the money I'm spending and that linked up with your...
So now he thinks it's all my fault, does he? He thinks I'm sitting at home putting pressure on you, making you worse. He probably thinks I caused the whole thing in the first place.
He does not. You know, what does it matter what he thinks? He doesn't even know you.
Well, how would you feel? Exactly. So how about telling him how much I've supported you and what I've had to go through for the last year and a half?
Right. I will. I will, I promise. I feel disloyal, I suppose. That I'm betraying her by talking about her like this. We've always told each other everything. Part of me feels I ought to tell her, but part of me doesn't want to. I mean, if I've got to tell her everything I say afterwards, then it'll stop me saying exactly what I want to say here.
You must have some space in your life where you can think and say what you like. That's true.
First the semi, now the analysis. We are going up in a world. You'll be moving up to Hampstead next, buying a second car.
You won't tell him I told you.
I'll be discretion itself.
Perhaps it's the best thing. Do you think it is? Perhaps I'm being blindly prejudiced.
Do you think you are?
I don't know. I mean, we can't go on like we have been. Neither of us can. We've got to do something.
I don't think you're being blindly prejudiced at all. I'd say you're being quite reasonably prejudiced.
It's nice to talk to you.
Better than nothing, just.
You're the first person I've mentioned it to. Well, it's so difficult, isn't it? I find it a bit embarrassing. I don't want people to know. I suppose that's sort of wrong of me, too.
Don't worry about it. Suddenly, I'm the arch defender of psychoanalysis. The Freudian who doesn't know the first thing about Freud.
There are plenty of books you can read.
Yeah, well, I was rather hoping I could get it from the horse's mouth. I mean, what's the point of having a dog and barking yourself? If you'll pardon the mixed metaphor. I knew I could rely on you. Thank you.
Something's like with the headbang.
We don't talk about it anymore. We don't seem to talk about anything.
Sounds like you were better off when he was just depressed.
I don't know why I keep talking to you about it.
Because I'm on the other side, sociology, not psychology.
I suppose.
You know I'll sympathise. Nothing wrong with that.
It's like a religion, isn't it?
A middle-class religion, that's right. The opiate of the bourgeoisie. It's perfectly true. It blames people's unhappiness on something inside them. So there's no point in changing the world. It's all up to the individual. Divide and rule, you see, a nice way of maintaining the status quo.
You're right. That's just what I wanted to hear, a nice potted explanation of how I feel.
So you can trot it out at parties.
So I can trot it out at Matthew. I don't know, whenever I try and talk to him about it, I end up screaming. He thinks I'm just paranoid and stupid. Which I am.
You mustn't keep saying that. People will believe you.
Matthew already does.
But he's the one who's stupid. I'm sure he doesn't anyway. Same again?
I don't know that I should.
Why? Do you have to get back first? Beat him back from the trick? What do you do the rest of the evenings? Take turns on the couch, do you? Must be wonderful to watch.
Shut up. How's Kate?
Blooming. Busily
Before
maintaining
long,
the forces.
Matthew started to get better. You couldn't help noticing it. I thought David must wonder what on earth was the matter with me, not appreciating the good it was obviously doing him. But all I could see was that he didn't need me anymore. After all that time supporting him, I could see it in his eyes. So when are you going to stop?
I don't know.
You mean he's going to bleed us dry first and then let you stop?
You really don't have the first idea, do you?
No, because you won't let me. It's like some exclusive religion. The rest of us aren't even allowed to know what goes on.
What do you want to know, then?
Well, for one thing, I don't even know his name. Do you realise that? You've been going there, how long is it? A couple of months now? You haven't even told me that.
It's Harris.
Harris?
Yes.
I thought they were all Jews or Krauts.
Anything else?
And you actually lie on a couch? I mean, you really do?
Yes.
So let me get this right. He sits there doing his knitting or picking his nose while you just lie on your back and talk. Is that
Don't be so silly.
But that's right, though, isn't it? I'm only trying to be interested, Matthew. If I wasn't, you'd blame me for not being concerned enough.
It's too complicated. I can't explain it. I don't know enough about it. All I know is it seems to be working. Well, doesn't it? Well, doesn't it? I haven't been bad for weeks now. Not really bad. So what's the point of mucking about with it?
So why not stop then, if you're better?
Because it's early days yet. It's not finished yet. And I have no idea when it will finish, but it won't be for ages. He had it for 6 years. 5 sessions a week he had it. Part of his training, admittedly.
Look, Matthew, if you think, I can see it must be marvellous to have someone sitting there lapping up your every word for 45 minutes each week. I wish I could, too. But if you believe, if you really think that I can put up with 6 years or even 3 or 4 of this, I don't want to be selfish, Matthew, but I've got my own life to think of.
It won't take that long.
I sometimes think I'm going to be the one who goes mad, not you. There's nothing I can hold on to any longer. That's how I feel. Can't you understand that? Don't just go away, please! I'm trying to be honest. I just don't know that I can take it much longer. That's all I'm saying. I'll try. But I can't promise anything anymore. I just feel lonely.
It's the same bloody story, and I'm getting heartily sick of it. She resents me, and I resent her resenting me. Or resenting you, to be precise, but it amounts to the same thing, doesn't it?
Does it?
Well, yes. Because I decided to come here in the first place. If I hadn't, you wouldn't be here to resent, would you?
I would.
Yes, I know, but not as far as I was concerned. I wouldn't know you existed, nor would she.
Your father didn't exist for you either, of course. Did he?
No.
Isn't that right?
Well, I knew he existed. He still does bloody exist, unfortunately.
You wished he didn't exist?
Oh, look, come on, I don't feel like this now.
Why not?
Because it was just a flip remark. I was trying to talk to you about my wife. I was rather hoping you might be able to give me some advice for once about what I can do about it. I'd rather like to prevent the breakup of my marriage, you see. But I should have realised. I'm sure all that's far too mundane and obvious a thing for you to be bothered with. You'd far rather be ferreting around into my unconscious, digging up all the juicy bits. Very exciting, but while you're doing that, my wife has probably upped and offed it with the milkman.
This anger you
Can I finish, please? I've been thinking about this for the last few days, and... Well, it seems to me, well, it did until a few moments ago, that we've been jogging along quite smoothly for the last few weeks, and... Well, I'm feeling much better now, as you know, and I'm very grateful to you for that. I am, really. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, considering how I was. And... I'm not conning you or anything. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not completely recovered. I know that. I know there's no miracle cure, like you've said all along, but I feel I'm over the worst now, and I can cope, even though I've been a bit down for the last few weeks. I'm not suicidal anymore, and I thought, well, if I can get Julia okay, it'll help even more. And what I'm saying is I don't want to stop coming here in an ideal world, but on balance, I think the arguments for stopping outbalance the arguments for carrying on. And if it'll help Julia, which it will, oh, God, tell me I'm being stupid and pea-brained and I'll live to regret it. Isn't that what you're going to say?
You know, I think it'd be a bad idea to stop so soon.
Thought you were going to surprise me there.
Why? Are you upset that I didn't say it straight away? Did you want me to beg you to stay here with me?
No, I didn't. Not at all.
Is that how you felt towards your father when he left home when you were a child? Did you want him to show that he still loved you, even though he proved that he didn't by leaving you? You wanted him to beg you to come with him?
Don't be so bloody daft. You've never even met my father. How can you... As a matter of fact, I know you won't believe this because I'm sure you've already worked out your absurd, neat little theory, but we've always had a very close relationship. I used to stay with him all the time. He was always on the phone to me. And I might be thick and literal-minded, but I do know why their marriage broke up. It's because he fancied somebody else. It wasn't because he was rejecting me. So why the hell should I think he didn't love me?
But did you realize all that when you were 3? How could you possibly understand that then?
I suppose not. But I could when I was 7 or 8. Younger, probably.
But the pain of such a loss at such an age, of one of the only 2 people in the world who you know love you. Think of it. It's appalling. It's too much to bear, isn't it? So what do? The only thing you can do, you push it out of the way into your unconscious. But unfortunately, it's still there, even though you're not aware of it. And it affects you in the rest of your life without you knowing it.
So, do you think that's the cause of my depression? Is that it? Or do you? It's a simple question.
There is no single, simple explanation.
Of course there never is there? I'm beginning to get the hang of this. This is how you get people so dependent on you, isn't it? The moment I start to think I'm getting somewhere, the minute I start to be able to bend my mind to what it is you're saying, the moment I start to feel a little bit confident, in fact, then you neatly whip the rug away from under my feet and make me feel a complete stupid prat. This is how you get the punters coming in, isn't it? By keeping them in a continual state of twitching uncertainty.
It's anger you keep...
Why shouldn't I be angry? It's not surprising, is it? You're playing bloody games again and I resent it. I can see right through them. Why the hell shouldn't I be angry? I see what you're doing. I'm with you now. You think it's my father again, isn't it? You think it's all aimed at my father, this anger of mine. God almighty.
Do you think it is?
Oh, no, actually, I might be dense and literal-minded, but I thought I was just being angry with you.
I think you want me to love you, you see, in the same way that you want your father to love you.
Well, you're dead wrong there, I'm afraid. You're not my type. Sorry, I don't go for older men.
But you want me to approve of you. It's the same thing. You want me to pat you on the back and say, what a wonderful boy you are, and you can't bear it when I don't. Just as you can't bear it when the world won't say you're a genius, the best boy in the world, because it reminds you too much of what your father did to you. Because he obviously didn't think you were wonderful, otherwise he wouldn't have left you, would he? So you are still fighting this sense of worthlessness, of being unlovable, that he left you with. For years now, you fought this feeling by struggling to be successful, more successful than anyone else, so that the world would fall at your feet and love you. But when that failed, as it had to, you became frustrated with the world, angry with it. But your anger didn't alter anything. The world didn't even notice it. So now you've turned it in on yourself, which causes your depression. Depression is only anger, hatred, aimed at yourself.
Because I'm not Daddy's boy. There's not much I can do about that. If I'm not, I'm not. It's too late. There's not much I can do to change that. Is there?
No. But you can change yourself so that it is no longer vital for you that you are. And then you can rebuild on the new foundation that you have laid. But it takes time. You can't expect to unravel the neuroses of a lifetime in a few weeks. Or even months.
Well, that's fine. What about my wife?
What did you talk about today? My frigidity? Well, if you didn't talk about it today, I'm sure you will next week. What does he think my trouble is? I'm still hanging on to my mother's tits, is that it? Or do I want to sleep with my father? Well, it'd explain why I'm not doing very well with you at the moment, wouldn't it?
Shut up.
Why don't you invite him round for dinner? I'd like to give him the story from my point of view. I'm sure he must think I'm a real cow.
It's not like that.
Well, no, it never is, whatever I say.
It's not a question of doling out blame. I talked about my father, as a matter of fact. My work. Made a lot of sense, actually.
Actually?
It did.
So you didn't talk about us at all?
Well, yes, a bit, yes.
Oh, amazing. What did he have to say? Any suggestions?
No, not really, no.
Well, I think perhaps it's time I went round and asked him for some.
Ridiculous.
Why not? All that money we're shelling out, I don't see why we shouldn't get something back for it.
I am getting something.
Anyway, I've got his address.
Did you get that?
It was in your diary.
You've no right!
Why not? It's meant to benefit both of us, isn't it? I'm going round anyway.
Don't you dare!
Why not?
Just don't, that's all! It's got nothing to do with you, for Christ's sake! How would you like it if I don't know.
What? You can do what you like as far as I'm concerned. Unlike you, I've got no secret.
Just don't, that's all!
Well, I'm going to. And at least he'll say something. He'll be forced to. Because I'm not putting up with him lying there and picking his nose and while I just say nothing for 3/4 of an hour. Where are you going? It's 1 a.m. He won't be very pleased if you ring him up now, will he? I meant it. I meant exactly what I'd said. I could even imagine how it'd be. I'd burst into his house and catch them at it. In flagrante delicto. My name's Julia Coles. Look at me. I'm quite human, really. See?
Julia!
I'd like to thank you for what you've done. For ruining our lives like this. Thank you. I think we might have managed if you hadn't come along and cast your pernicious little spell on him. We might even have been able to work it out somehow. But you're so smug and confident, aren't you? So sure you're right. You and your crackpot bloody therapy. Thank God only the privileged few can afford to be screwed up by you. That's all I can say.
She's no longer able to mother you. She offers you the breast, but now you say no. You want to take it from someone else. Understandably, she feels rejected.
Yeah, well, I had thought of that. Wouldn't have put it quite like that, but I would agree with you, yeah. We've always been far too dependent on one another. I've only just begun to realise that. But yeah.
Has it struck you also, then, that there is a similarity between your fear of your wife coming here...
It's not fear.
...and your desire to be special in the eyes of your father?
No, it hasn't struck me.
We talked the other week about this need for uniqueness, for approval that you have in your work, and you also have it with me.
Well, that's your opinion.
Oh? I see. I thought we'd agreed on that the fear you felt when you thought I might be rejecting you, that it reflected what you felt when your father left you. The fear that the world thought you valueless.
I thought we'd done all that, hadn't we?
But the pattern keeps recurring. It can't be ignored. You see, I have the feeling that you really, deeply don't want your wife to want to come here.
Well, I can't control your feelings. I mean, that's your problem. Perhaps you should see an analyst.
But I think that you're projecting that feeling onto me.
Oh, you do you?
Yes, I do. Because you feel threatened in case you will be somehow lessened in my eyes, by her presence here. You are afraid that I will prefer her to you in the same way that your father preferred the woman he left home for to you.
That's so glib, you know, that's such shit. Making these clever little parallels.
You don't think that's true, then?
No, I don't.
You mean he didn't prefer her to you?
I mean, I've had enough of this shit. That's what I mean. The woman he left home for is like a bloody Barbara Cartland novelette. How can you possibly take it seriously?
I think you live in constant fear that your wife, your employers, and me were all on the point of rejecting you.
So you keep saying, and it's all because my father left home when I was 3. Well, I would have thought we've done all that to death by now, haven't we? I'm quite familiar with all the arguments now, and I'd really rather not go through the whole thing again.
Is that because you don't believe any of it's true, or because it's too painful for you to dwell on?
Oh, sod off!
I just wanted to tell her she'd been right all along. He was all she'd said he was. I couldn't wait to get home to tell her. It was so simple.
It'll be all right. You know it will. I'm sure it will.
Oh, no. No.
Why not?
Well, if he comes back.
He won't come back. He won't. Don't you believe me?
To be just like it used to be. I was going to prove it completely.
Jesus.
Sorry. It must be tomorrow he's going to be late.
I was going to say you're right. That's what I came back to say. He's a charlatan, like you said, a charlatan and a quack, and that's the last we'll see of him. That's what I came home to say. That there's no need to worry anymore, that we'll be all right without him.
Why don't you say you're angry?
Why? Do you want me to?
Of course I do.
Well, I can't say I was glad to come home and find my wife in bed with an old friend. Of course, it's appalling. Is that what you want me to say?
I just want you to express some feeling. To show that you care for me just a little. Even though I know you don't care for me very much, I've realized that for some time. But what else do you think I did it for?
I thought perhaps you fancied him.
Well, yes. I like him. I always have. He's been very kind and sympathetic.
Which I haven't been, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose I haven't. You're right. Did you have a good time then?
Yes, marvellous.
Good.
Why are we talking like this? It's like I've been to the pictures or something. Is that all it means to you, really? If it is, I might as well get dressed and go now.
But at least you've been honest, I suppose. I hope you have. At least you told me what it was like.
Which is more than you've ever done with me. With you and your bloody analyst.
Right. I mean, it's hardly the same. Still. I see. Is that what I've done? Is that why you did it? Get your own back to show me what it feels.
that really why?
I don't know why you were surprised.
Didn't realise I'd pushed you so hard. It's terrible. So I suppose what you want me to do is try and...
I don't want you to try and do anything. I want you to want to do something. What's the matter with you, Matthew? What's he done to you? It's like you're a million miles away from me, even now. You know, I thought somehow it might solve things doing this. I know you won't believe me, it's ridiculous, isn't it? But I thought the shock might, I don't know, bring you back to your senses. I mean, I didn't work it out like that, not coldly like that, but that's what I thought deep down. I'm just stupid, aren't I? I get stupider.
No, you're not. Not at all.
I don't want your bloody pity! Don't get me wrong. I wanted to hurt you. I really wanted to hurt you so that you know what it felt like. I can't even do that, can I? God, I underestimated you. I didn't know you'd gone this far away from me.
What are you doing?
I'm going. I'm getting out.
Why?
It's what you want, isn't it?
No. Not at all. Why should you think... It's just...
Oh, I'm in the wrong. There's no need to make it easier. I've got no excuses. You can have the house. There, I'll even go that far. It's perfect, isn't it? It's just the excuse you've been waiting for. You and your bloody analyst can walk off hand in hand into the sunset and live happily ever after.
All the time she was talking, all I could think of was that you'd been right and I'd been wrong. I knew I should have been fighting to get her to stay. I knew I should, but I couldn't. Because everything you'd said was true. Well, nearly everything. I made a terrible mistake walking out of here like that. I couldn't take what you said, you see, like that. That fear you were talking about of being rejected.
Of not being loved.
Right. And that's exactly what I felt. I mean, it's not surprising, is it, when you get home and find your wife in bed with one of your best friends? But it was more than that. It was like... it was inevitable. Like I'd known it was bound to happen. Like there was nothing I could do to prevent it.
So you did nothing?
Apart from coming back here, yeah. So I came back to apologise. At least I've done that, I suppose.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. It's nice to be back.
You mean that, don't you? You feel you've come home. You feel secure here.
If you like. I want your love and approval. Isn't that what you say? Right, it is the only place I can come to now. Because frankly, I feel shattered by her going, I really do. Mainly because I was so pathetic. I didn't do a bloody thing to stop her.
You feel guilty about that?
Yeah. I feel guilty about everything, but especially about that. I was so bound up in myself I didn't even notice how she was, not really. All I could think of was her coming here to embarrass me.
Do these other things that you feel guilty about, do they include me?
Yeah, of course.
said some pretty nasty things, and I walked out.
But you don't want to say any of those nasty things to me now.
No, of course not.
Why, of course not? Isn't that odd?
No, why?
Well, you seem to be telling me that was because of jealousy of me that your wife slept with your friend.
Yeah, to get her own back, I suppose, yeah.
And yet you don't feel angry with me because of that, even though you could say I've caused your wife to leave home.
Yeah, but I think she's been blinkered and short-sighted about it ever since I started coming here. I mean, I want her back, but I'm not going to go through that again. At least I've learnt that much. I've made that much progress. I've got every right to come here, and it's got nothing to do with her. If she wants to come back, she's going to have to cope with it, and so.
You say you feel guilty about your wife, your treatment of her, and yet you seem to feel angry with her, too. Angry with her than you do with me.
Really?
It seems so to me, yes.
So what?
I'm just trying to understand these feelings you have, that's all. Last week, you were upset and angry with me, and yet this week, when there seems to be a greater reason for you to be angry, you're not.
Would you want me to be angry? Are you trying to provoke me into being angry? I've got no desire to be angry with you at all, but if you really want me to be, I'm quite sure
You see, I'm wondering if all your talk about wanting your wife back, you aren't really happier in a way that she's gone, that it's only you and me now.
You're walking off hand in hand to the sunset together. I think you've been talking to my wife. That's what she says. I think she's wrong about you. I think you get on like a house on fire. Oh. I mean, I don't know what you mean. What do you mean by that? I mean, is it because I said I was glad to be back? Well, I am. I meant it. It doesn't mean I'm lying because I say I want my wife back, does it? You can't just chuck a remark like that out into the conversation and then back off. What do you mean? What are you trying to say?
You sound as if you're scared of what I might say.
Do I?
Are you? Why are you scared?
What are you saying? Saying I'm queer or something, is that it? It is, isn't it? Oh, bloody hell. What am I supposed to say to that? If I say I'm not, you'll just say I'm being defensive, but I'm not.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking, what an irony. I came here this evening. One of the first things on my mind, one of the first things I was going to ask you if you'd see my wife. If she'd come, if I could get her to come and see you, that is. Because I thought you might be able to help me get her back. But if I'm queer, I don't really want her much, do I? Not a lot, anyway. Would you? Would you anyway see her?
What good do you think it would do?
I just said. I want to show her that you're not the monster that she thinks you are, that's why. She hates you.
She doesn't hate me, you know.
You tell her that.
She doesn't. I provoked feelings in her that she hates, that upset her. Just like I have with you in making you feel that there might be elements in yourself, in your sexuality that are not clear-cut or cut and dried as you'd like to believe.
So you mean I might not be completely homosexual after all? There might be some hope left. That's a great relief.
In your wife's case, I have provoked feelings of rejection. Very intense feelings, clearly. And if she was in analysis herself, she could be helped to understand.
Right, that's what I want you to tell her. I can't because she'd blow my head off, but you could, couldn't you?
I don't think that would be a good idea.
Why? You're the expert. She might believe you. It might help her. Look at me. Look, if my marriage is at stake, you can't say no to that, surely. I mean, even old Sigmund himself wouldn't be that unbending, would he?
I'm afraid I'm not a marriage guidance
I
counselor.
know that. But there wouldn't be any harm just once, would there, if it's going to save my marriage?
I'm not here to save or to break up your marriage. Whatever happens in your marriage, that is an event, something that happens during analysis, that's all.
Thanks. Thanks a bunch.
I'm not offering cures. You know that.
But it'd help us. If you saw my wife, wouldn't it? I mean, you and me. I mean, you'd know whether I was right or wrong then. For all you know, I might be completely paranoid. I mean, she might be the complete opposite of what I say. That'd help us, wouldn't it, if you knew that?
Not at all. It would only cloud my understanding of how you saw her, which is what is important. Just as I don't have to meet your father or your mother, it is the parents who live inside your head that we're concerned with, that we have somehow to bring out and examine.
So you're not going to help. That's what it boils down to, doesn't it? You're not going to be Daddy anymore. I've got to talk to her on my own. I've got to be grown up and do it all by myself.
What are you feeling?
Or resentment, of course. You know, bloody use when I need you. Then I always think that, don't I, when I don't get my own way. And I thought, well, that's progress, isn't it? At least realising it. Progress of a sort. Isn't it? Well, I wouldn't mind you telling me so. Just occasionally. I wasn't banging my head up against a brick wall, it might help.
But you already know that, don't you? That you're progressing, you must do.
What was that? Wasn't a compliment, was it? Wasn't a little bit of flattery, was it? I can't cope.
No, of course you can't. You long for approval, but you don't feel you deserve it. Just as you say you love your wife, but when she leaves, you feel it's... How did you put it?
Inevitable.
Yes, inevitable. Because you don't deserve her love. You feel that you're basically unlovable.
That's fine. What am I supposed to do with that? Apart from proving to her that I'm terribly lovable, of course. What I do is try and learn to cope with it on my own. Marvellous. You know, it's only just occurred to me. That's why I pay you all this money. So you won't help me when I need you.
No, so that you won't need me. That's what you're paying me for. There's a considerable difference.
Yeah, I suppose so.
How did your mother feel when you no longer needed her?
My God, where did she pop up from? I can't keep up with it. I don't know how she felt. I mean, how can I? I couldn't see inside her head, could I?
It's interesting that you've never really wanted to talk about her, don't you think? And even now when I mention her, you don't seem to want to. Why do you think that is?
I don't know.
Is it because she never let you stop needing her? Because it was too painful for her to really allow you your freedom? So she kept you dependent on her, even now?
Why would she do that?
Can't you tell me that?
Because of my father leaving? You mean? So I became son and husband rolled into one. I did, I suppose. It was just her and me. Obviously, we were very close.
It's difficult enough for a mother to let her son go, but her husband as well. Think of the pain that involves.
Do you think I've been trying to protect her by not talking about her?
Isn't that what you've been trying to do? To keep her to yourself? That way you can stay married to her, if you like, in the privacy of your own head. Just the two of you. In there. Cut off from the rest of the world.
It's like I've been with Julia.
That's right.
It was much simpler the way we had it before. Blaming it all on my father. I like that much more. I've been thinking, if you did decide to come back, I mean, I know that's not why you've come round, but if... I thought maybe we should change things. I mean, we'd have to change things in a way, wouldn't we?
What sort of way?
I don't know.
You do?
Well, what I was thinking... I know it sounds terribly corny and naive, but what I was thinking was that maybe we should have a baby. Think about it anyway.
But to keep us together? A sort of marital glue? Poor bloody baby.
No.
Is that what he told you to say?
No.
So why then?
Because we can't go back to being like we used to be. It's just not possible.
Why not?
It's just not.
No. That's really logical. We've got to press on bravely forward, have we? That's our only option.
Right. Either together or apart. But either way, we can't keep on clinging on to each other forever.
Great. I mean, you've had someone to cling on to all the time, haven't you? First me, and then him. What if I need someone to cling on to? I do, as a matter of fact. I can't help it. I'm sure it's terribly wrong of me. I just feel dried up and angry with the way it's all gone wrong.
Come here.
Did he tell you to do this too?
No.
Perhaps you're right. Are you?
Let's not talk.
We've always talked.
We've always talked too much.
Perhaps you are right. Maybe he's right. If he's made you feel something. Just a little. Is that what this is meant to prove? I don't know. I mean, he looked so nice and ordinary. How could he make things so bad between us?
He's helping. You've got to believe he is.
How can I?
Because he is. That's all I can say. He's there. And you've just got to accept him, I suppose. That's part of things. It will get better. Really, it will. You just got to believe me. That's all.